18th of June 2018 at Sunderland, Bangladesh Centre.
Thank you.
Have you got a mosque in your village?
Yes, we have mosque also. It's not village. I born and brought up in Assam, and it's a place called Silchar. It's a town.
What is your bed like?
Sorry?
What is your bed like in India?
Bed.
Your bed.
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 That means where I lie down, is it? It's like in this country.
Oh, okay.
It's very, very similar to in this country.
How old is your village?
How old? Oh, it's very difficult to tell you. It's quite old, but I can't tell you exactly how old it is. It's not village, as I told you. I didn't come from village. It's a town, place called Silchar. It's in Assam.
What is the weather like?
Most of the time it's very hot, but we get monsoon also. And winter is not very, it's only 1 or 2 months we get winter. Especially what's it called, June, July is really, really hot. And monsoon we get little change now.
Yes.
But when I grew up,
Is there a school in your village?
in town, yes, plenty school.
What are your shops like?
Our shops how can I explain? It's not like, but nowadays we get plenty mall and like in this country. But when I grew up, it was not like in this country. It's quite different. It's a small shop, so some shops has got dresses, some shop has got saris and things, and it's not very big though. It was quite small. But nowadays, if we, when I think I left India how many years ago, more than 30 years ago. But I think India developed, especially where I grew up, is developed quite a lot. So now you can get big shop like in these countries, like mall and everything. Quite a few. Where my place is not very big though it is town, but it's not very big town. But you can get 3 or 4 malls are there.
Can you describe your town?
It's really nice. It's very green, and it's not hilly though. It's a plain, but really, really nice. Where my house is near river, so it's very close to river. We can see the river, and our house is the biggest house in our town. And they used to call it Boro Basha. That means big house. Though it is not that big, because the river broke. River was, when the monsoon comes, river gets very wild, and they started getting, what they call. So our land, plenty land, goes to the river because of the wildness when it get monsoon and things, and it started break and things, and plenty land went to the river, our land. Now it is not that, but still it is big. Though it is not bigger than, though it's not that big where it used to.
What is the name of your town?
Silchar, Silchar.
Has your town ever been flooded?
Yes, it does. Still this year also. It's really bad. Because I already mentioned, river is very close to our house, especially in our area. Most of the year they get flood and things. If your house is high, and if you know the 2 or 3 floor, floats, and should be all right. But if it is, like bungalow, they get affected.
Yeah.
Do you have like town celebrations or?
Town celebration we do sometimes.
Can we just cut a second?
Can you tell us more about your celebrations?
Celebration, our main celebration is Durga Puja, like your Christmas, So we celebrate. It's very, it's a very important celebration for us, and everybody get together and we celebrate goddess Durga, our Hindu goddess Durga, and it stays 3 or 4 days like that. It's a huge celebration. This is the main celebration, and after that we get quite a few celebration, after Durga Puja, quite a few, the Kali Puja and Diwali, light, it's a festival of light.
How far away is your nearest airport?
6 miles, I think, from my house. It's called, airport's name is Kumbhirgram.
What was the food like in Assam?
Some food is, our staple food is rice. And after that we eat, whatever you eat also, you get everything. But our staple food is rice.
What are your weddings like?
Wedding. Oh, it's really, really colorful wedding we get. And we celebrate the wedding like in our Durga Puja's few days. The wedding celebration goes on.
Approximately how many people live in your town?
Oh, it's a good question. I also don't know how many people. It's quite a lot, and I can't tell you the number. I think quite a lot in our town. So I don't know actually. I can't tell the number. It's difficult. It's a long time I've left in our place, but I can find it out for you. Yes, I'll find it out for you. Next time I'll be able to tell you.
Thank you.
I hope so.
What was the greenery like in
Assam is really green. Assam is really green, and for most of the places, Assam in hilly station. Though where I live is a plain, place, but most of the town in hilly, and plenty tea gardens are there. If there is a tea garden, so you can see plenty greens. Automatically you can see greens and hilly station also.
I cut Liam again.
Sometimes they go somewhere, what they call, any science place, museum, and everywhere, where children can enjoy and things. It's quite a huge celebration.
Right, shall we move on to one of the other subjects? Home life, or we've got lots about home life, or we've got religion. Shall we go to home life next?
Yeah.
There's 2 sheets. Is this the one with the questions on? Do you want to start, Jack?
We've already said all that, haven't we?
No, there's no ticks next to these.
Oh, yeah.
Home life, okay?
Do you have any pets?
We used to have pet dog, especially. But nowadays, we don't, because it's very, very, we feel really sad when dog died and things. Quite a few died. So after that we left, getting pet. And so now we haven't got any pet.
Did you have a beach? Or did the town have a beach?
Yes, we have beach.
Okay. How big was your house?
It's really, really big. Our house is really big. As I told you before, it's really big house. And our house is the biggest house in our place. And in Bengali, we call it Boro Basha. That means big house.
Do you have any TVs?
In our house, yes, we have. I have.
Did you have any technology when you lived in the town?
Yes, yes. We have technology. What do you mean by technology? That means computer and things, and is it? Yes.
How many people lived in your house?
Because I brought up in extended family, joint family. So now it's very small number. Only my father, mother died, my brother died, my sister died. Now only my nephew and nephew's wife.
But was it different when you were little?
Yes, it was a really full house, and but it's quite completely changed, because most of them died. So, and we got married. Most of the people got married. My nieces got married, and I got married. So, when you got married, you went to different places. So, in main house, only 2 people were living now.
How many rooms do you have in your house?
There's plenty rooms we have in our house. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's plenty. Besides, I can't tell, 10 or 11, I think.
Did you have a garden next to your house?
Yes, we have garden.
What do you grow in your garden?
Vegetable, flowers.
Would it be the same vegetables as well? The same vegetables?
In this country, is it?
Well, I'm thinking, would the vegetables be different? Than not
Different, no.
each year?
Most of the people's vegetables are same, cabbage, cauliflower, and potato,
So
leek.
quite similar.
Quite similar.
Did you have a car?
Yes.
How long have you lived in?
At my house, is it?
Yeah.
25 years or 26.
Did you have a garage?
In our house, no, we don't have any. It's open places. We usually keep in our car in open places. I need to move my car, I think 2 o'clock.
Oh, right.
It's all right, it's only 1:30.
It's only 1:30.
Because I haven't, there is no car park, so I have to
park in the street.
park in the street.
So we better be quick of this.
No, it's all right, take your time. It's another side. Very nearby, I just parked.
Did you share bedrooms in a farm?
Yes, we used to.
Did you have a fan to cool yourself when it was hot?
Yes, we have fan. We have to sick. Yeah, most of the time it's now air condition also in our house, air condition. But still we have fan also.
How many TVs did you have?
In our house. I think 1, 2 TVs in our house. Because nowadays nobody is living there. 2 or 3, I think. We have servant also. They might have 1. I'm not very sure because we have servant quarter also in our house.
Did you have a job?
No. I was not working, I never ever worked. But when I came in this country, I started to work. But in India, I never ever worked.
How often did you go to the mosque?
When she came, I went there.
How often?
Right, so what now, Liam?
What mosque? Muslim people is mosque and ours is temple.
So Mrs. Ghosh is
Temple.
Hindu,
Yes, I am Hindu.
and that will be a temple.
Yes, we have quite a few temples in Assam, in our place.
How big is your mosque?
Temple.
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 It's
It's a
it's
temple
quite
because it's not the same
different.
religion.
Yes, I'm Hindu. Uh-huh. So Muslim people go to mosque, but our people, Hindu people, go to temple. There's
Question
quite a few temples are there, and some are very big and some are small.
You got something about Hinduism?
We can ask, sorry to interrupt you. They can ask what is our main festival in Hindu, isn't it?
Yes, that's that as well. What's the main festival in Hinduism?
What is your main festival in Hindu?
Durga Puja. As I told you before, it's called Durga Puja. Like your Christmas, this is our main festival is Durga Puja. It comes once in a year.
Do you do the same things in Assam here?
Whatever I used to do in Assam.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
For like temple and worship.
Oh, worship. Yes, I do whenever I get time, so, but I haven't got separate, that room for goddess. But in our bedroom, I have some picture of goddess and things. I just pray whenever I get time.
How old were you when you came here?
When I came here, I think I was 29, I think. 29 or 25, I forgot. Yes.
Is there anything you're not allowed to eat in your religion?
We are quite open, so most of the people eat everything. So we don't mind. Though some people say, Hinduism, they're not allowed to eat beef. But nowadays I don't think so. Some people follow, but some people don't, We are not that fanatic. But in Hinduism they say not allowed to. No, some, but nowadays it's changed, some research and everything, so many things happen. So they don't follow this way. So most of the people eat everything. Though it is, forbidden. When we were little, we used to, think about ourselves, beef is forbidden. And nowadays they don't follow, most of the people don't follow.
When you lived in Assam, did you have any hennas?
Yes, henna. The henna painting, is it? Yes. Henna is not very common for us because we are Bengali. Whoever come from other part of India who don't speak Bengali, who usually speak Hindi, Gujarati, Punjabi, their main things is henna. But nowadays it's in our community also, it's like fashion. They get henna when they get married and in special occasion they get henna quite often.
You can ask another question if not really. Georgia.
Do any of your family, is any of your family like here?
My family, yes, my daughters, they are here. My husband, though he passed away last year.